Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings II as we are playing our Viking roleplay series. So we'll start out looking at the big map here, seeing how everybody's looking so far. And I wanted to mention a couple things, or one thing in particular, and that's whether or not we're going to have a video on Sunday. I had mentioned I needed to do 3 videos today on Thursday in order to be able to get it all done because I'm working so much. And we have the other series going. And I was only able to get 2. This is the second one. I recorded the early one, the other one earlier today in the afternoon, so I haven't seen your guys' comments on that last episode. And then this I'm recording in the evening. I was trying to get 2 recorded, but I had completely forgot, or 2 recorded earlier, but I had completely forgot that my daughter had, she had a little performance that she had to do in choir, because it's not like a main choir performance, it's like a family night thing. And they always have the choir there, and they do just a couple songs. So we had to go to that so that she could, participate in that. And I had completely forgot about it. So yeah, it's just been a busy week, guys. It's been a very busy week. So unfortunately, I didn't get the 3 videos recorded. This is the only second one. It's gonna be the last one I'm able to record today. And we're recording, or we're supposed to be. We're looking at a game called Ancestors Human Odyssey. It came out on PC earlier this year, and it's now coming to console on PlayStation 4. And so basically, if we do record that, then I'm not going to have an episode in this series for Sunday. This will be Saturday's episode, and we won't have an episode on Sunday. If we don't record that series, then we will have an episode on Sunday, because I'll be able to record it. I'm sure I'll have some time on Saturday to record an episode. So just want to let you guys know, so just kind of pay attention. If you're wondering if there's going to be an episode on Sunday, just pay attention to whether we play that game or not. I did want to play it, though, because if you guys recall, we did that poll a little while back about what kind of games people who want to, subscribers and people that follow our channel, what kind of games you guys wanted us to play. Strategy games obviously overwhelmingly won, but second place was survival games. And so I've been trying to work more survival games into the games that we play. They just don't come out very often on console. So when they do come out, and that's kind of a survival game, you got to eat and drink and all that kind of good stuff. So I wanted to play it because I know that we have a fan base for that kind of content. And so we'll see. We'll see if we can play it or not. And if we do, then we won't have a video on Sunday. All right, so let's go and jump into this. I don't know why our guy's not leading. I guess we'll leave it as is. Not like we're actually fighting right now. I think we had him in command of another army. I think that's what the deal was. So we'll start out with, I'll tell you guys, I went ahead and cleared out the dungeon a little bit more again. Some of these are people I'm waiting for an acceptance for a ransom. So there's like they had multiple prisoners in here. So, you can only do 1 ransom offer at a time. And some of them are people we don't want, we don't want to get out. Like this guy, or our favorite, Sophia, who's been in prison for 21 years now. That's that old countess whose title we took, which she'll be in there forever until she dies. What I think we're going to do in here while we're in this screen, though, is we are going to hold a great tribal festival. We haven't been doing these very much, so let's do them. Send out invitations. We're going to celebrate how great things have been going for our country. All right, so I think that's it. As far as the great work goes, we need a name for this. We can't just have it called Great Harbor. Could name it after him. So I don't know. Post suggestions down in the comments for what you think the Great Harbor should be named, because it needs a name. Something more unique. And of course, everybody's going to join, so far anyway. And then these are going to be all the ransom offers that I sent out. And I've heard news of the great celebration you're preparing. I wager you enjoying the company of a fellow warrior to exchange stories with. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, this is is she a shield maiden? Yeah, I'm not seeing, she's not a shield maiden, but she's a warrior. Yeah, sure, you are welcome. Okay, so it should be an awesome feast. We got everybody joining. I didn't see too many people refusing. And I think she's not related to him at all. Oh yeah, she is related to him. This is his sister. So we ransomed her off. And as well, there's a few of the ransoms from our last conflict. So getting a little bit of money from that. And the period of festivities is about to start. Alright, so I think we will go hunting. Spend time outside refining your hunting skills. We can say I will study our old legends. Doesn't seem like our character at all. We could always use the learning, but he's just not into that kind of stuff. I will look for our best craftsmen, and that would we spend time searching for the most experienced craftsmen available in your tribe to prepare your offering to the ancestors. So let's do... We did hunting last time. And we could always do hunting again. Because, you know, our character is into hunting. You know what? We're going to spend some money. You know, we are a charitable person, I should say. Yeah, we're not really generous. We're charitable. So I think we're going to go ahead and... I mean, this doesn't really have anything to do with charitable, but I mean, point is I think we're trying to foment our legacy. So yeah, let's get some craftsmen here. And another war with the damn Jarl, though that's Ivar, never mind. I thought it was this Jarl, which I'm trying to fight him, but he's got to end his wars first, so that we can do that. All right, so welcome all. So yeah, we haven't been doing those enough. But yeah, what I would like to do is declare war on these guys here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the Chancellor to fabricate a claim over here, because I know he ain't going to get it in time for this war that I want to do next. How are we looking on getting this done? I assume this will be done, yeah, in this episode, 97%. So at least we'll get that done. If we don't have an episode on Sunday, because yeah, that would be two days with no videos, and I would hate to not be able to at least figure out how this works before the end of this episode. So it does seem like that should complete. I don't know why it went sitting at 98%. We haven't got any missions to be able to help push that in a little while. We had those 2 duels that we did. Uh-oh. A queasy feeling overcomes you and you feel an immediate urge to vomit. Oh no. King is sick. So the king is sick. He's vomiting. It's going to reduce his personal combat skill a lot, but he's still ridiculously high. It's a perfect time to be vomiting, man. We have a celebration going. Oh, Sophia killed her. Slain her. All right, good job, Sophia. Oh, I did kill a few of the people in our dungeon. We are now up to 76 kills. It's quite a bit, guys. So yeah, we killed. These were the recent ones. Oh yes, I forgot we had killed our brothers. Yep, we killed both of our brothers. That was a long time ago. I'd forgotten about it. Is this not in order? Or is this the top ones? Yeah, I don't know how it's sorted, but it's not in order. So the drinking game. After a recent scuffle between some of our fighters during a feast, many of my guests are pushing for a great drinking contest to determine who among us is the most resilient. Why not? I will join myself or let any strong fighter step forward. Yeah, we will join ourselves even if we are vomiting. We'll just add to it. So the start of the legend. So she's declared that the highest ranking members of the Wolf Warriors... Oh, okay, we completed it. Yeah, we're at 100% now. Has declared that the highest ranking members of the Wolf Warriors are to go on an adventure into the Byzantine Empire. Oh. So terrific initiative. It's about time we earned our names as warriors. So why is she like the leader? I mean, we're the leader of this thing. We should have been the one to say that. So terrific initiative. It is about time. Yeah, I think that's what we would say. And we would definitely be going. So we will follow her lead and venture forth into blood and hopefully glory. You make great progress on your legendary journey. So, is this all just event-based? It might be. The start of a legend. To bolster her confidence for our adventure into the Byzantine Empire, I am showing Alfhilder around my trophy room. You are a collector of skulls then, the woman comments before interrupting herself. Oh, but this one would make a fine chalice. Yes, I'll have someone fashion a cup out of these. Actually, staring into hollow eyes gives me a great comfort as is. Okay. This requires gold, and it adds a skull cup to the treasury of King Canute. And skull trophy is destroyed. Oh, okay, that's because we have the skull trophy. Yeah, alright, I was wondering what this... It's because we have this. I don't know if we always had that, or if we just got it. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, it looks like we've always had this. Alright, so that's why we got this event. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fashion a cup out of it. Let's drink out of the skulls of our enemies. Alright, so I want to see what the difference is between that. That other one just raised prestige. Let's see what the skull cup does. Oh, well, that's quite well crafted. It gets prestige and cruel opinion +5 and tribal vassal opinion. So anybody who's cruel will really dig that. And our character's cruel. The Great Tribal Festival. Alright, long line of tribesmen sit one next to each other, lively inside, and the few contenders keep drinking. I clear my throat and blink a few times, waiting for someone to refill my horn. Glance into the closest, my opponent's eager for my next turn. Let the best man win. I need one of the servants to help me stand after the final drink. My vision is blurry and I can barely form. Okay, so we are drunk. But it looks like we won. Hearing my name being cheered on by the other guests makes me fairly confident that I've managed to win the contest. Alright, awesome. 100 prestige. She'll be impressed. We're going to gain renown. And there's 5% chance we could gain the trait drunkard. But we do get King of the Harvest, which is increased in monthly prestige, tribal vassal opinion, and sex appeal. So ladies find that sexy. And Sophia is known as the Sleepy. Really? Why is that? Interesting. I wonder why she's known as Sleepy. How many people has she killed already? 2. I wish she could be our heir. Yeah, I think this would be really fun. Well, I mean, I guess it would be kind of a similar playstyle of what we do. And I suppose it's good that we're playing as her brother next, considering that it's going to be a very different playstyle. I think I had a lot of fun playing as the coward in the last one. I think that was enjoyable. That was probably one of the best characters in a way. Like, he wasn't the best, but it was interesting at the least. Your vomiting has finally stopped and you start eating regular meals again. Awesome. Maybe it was just from the drinking. The offering. When the period of festivities near its end, it's finally okay. A long moment of silence shrouds our capital. Shamans lead us in somber hymn, concluding the ceremony. So glory to Odin. So we've got a load of prosperity and moral authority for our religion has increased. So is there any like actions? Oops. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to figure out like what is it action here that we do? We can always go berserk again. Okay, I mean, I assume it'd just take it from us because we're old or whatever. You're not supposed to have it, I suppose. But yeah, I'm looking for something that has to do with this legendary thing. I mean, we agreed to go, but I'm not seeing like, I don't know if it's again, I don't know if it's all event based on how this works here. I was thinking that it would be either a character action that we had to take. Though that is not the case. And if not a character action, then an intrigue decision here. But yeah, not seeing that. Oh lord, we got some faction problems, guys. We might need to take a look at that. So they're serious threats. We'll take a look at that. But I'll just scroll through here one more time. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. I'm not entirely sure he did. Again, it could just be event-based. I kind of jump the gun on this sometimes, and I'm like, "Hey, where the hell is it?" Here's the factions. And they're looking kind of weak, actually. Yeah, they say it's a threat, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we got it, guys. And once we can battle this damn guy, as soon as he finishes up his freaking war, he has 2 wars going right now. Alright, so my prisoner, he's complaining about his dark cell. Okay. So again, you know, with us being cruel, we are still cruel, right? We didn't lose that? No, we didn't lose that. We lost the wrath, the anger. So I thought we already had him in there. No, that's not. We didn't have him in there. Well, that's probably what we're gonna do. That's what we did last time. I think that's fitting for a character. All right, so it is. I think it is gonna be all event-based. A legendary journey. The time has come for us to move into enemy territory. So we're toasting once more to the Wolf Warriors. We shall find the most experienced warriors and show them what it means to be Norse. Everyone shall know our name. So yes, together we are strong, or the glory will be all mine. So we can do it together. And that is great progress on the legendary journey. With piety. This is prestige. Only make a little bit of progress. But again, we can't really have that effect. This is going to be entirely based off of our stats here. So let's just take a look. I'm not a proud guy. We're charitable. I don't see anything that would incline either way here. But because we're not like a proud, like selfish dude, I think together we are strong makes more sense. And it's the better option. So, you know, if our character traits don't determine that we need to go with the weaker option, then there's no reason not to. Walking through the streets of the village in Constantinople, the locals seem eager to point out how foreign I am. They have clearly never seen a man like me before, and while some are adoring my armor and confident stride, it does not take long before I encounter open hostility. Go home, the one man barks. So we can say, you want to say that to my face? Oh, he's got a high-ass personal combat skill. Or we can say, this one looks too big for me. So he's a strong dude. He's a duelist. He's brave and a brilliant strategist, and he has a duel experience, and he has a very good personal combat skill. Obviously not quite ours, but obviously there's no other way for us to go here because we are King Canute, and we have to fight. That's what we do. And this is the duel for the legends. We both do have extremely high combat skills, personal combat skills. I draw my weapon without hesitation. The crowd scatters around us, and my opponent and I fall into circling one another. The ensuing fight is more than even I care to admit. At the end, I'm sending a quiet prayer to Odin as I take in the cheers of our audience and slam my weapon against his head. Your death was the only logical outcome, brother. So we win the duel. That gains us prestige, and a modifier gives us more prestige. That's the duel victory. And then the mayor, okay, he was a mayor. He died. It was a good fight, man. He didn't make it, though. Alright, so legendary journey. I guess they all probably say that. Having spent the evening drinking and talking around the campfire with my traveling companions, I finally bid them good night. On my way back to my sleeping spot. I said sleeping pot. We sleep inside of pots, of course. I had a big pot constructed for me to sleep into. So I pause. Nearby, leaning against a large rock, is a man tending to nature's call. An enemy. I yell, more surprised than alarmed. Who the hell is this guy? Alright, so he's from right over here. Oh. He's a heretic in his own religion. And he's another very good duelist. So I can say, excellent, I will duel this one. Or I should leave you be, I think. I wonder if we got injured at all. No, we actually just have higher personal combat skill. This is just insane. I mean, we got higher before, obviously. We were way higher than this before we got old. But the fact that we're like 59 years old and we're still at 140, excuse me, is crazy. So let's do the duel. Obviously another duel for the legends. I'll bet under the influence, the battle stats comes naturally to me. My opponent staggers backwards in surprise, almost tripping over the large rock. Before he has time to catch up, I sink my Ravager into his chest. The man groans, and it takes a while before my own heart stops pounding. Then he is still. So we've killed him, but we did get wounded this time. Okay. We could probably still kick anybody's ass, though. We're 122. The loss of a legend. Okay, so Poison Tooth. Alfhilder. She unfortunately did die. She perished during her adventurous journey through foreign lands. Everyone who fought alongside her know that she died as a warrior. But we'll all carry on without her. I woke up this morning and realized I have lost my feelings for my lover. Sometimes when I misspeak, it's funnier than if I had just read it right. So yeah, we did lose our love for our mother, I suppose, when she died however many years ago. Well, maybe we still love. We could be a mama's boy, I don't know. But yeah, we lost our feelings for our lover. So it's time to break off that love affair. Alright, what is this? Nothing interesting. We are camped on the plains on our way to the Byzantine Empire. While I am scouting the perimeter, I hear the sound of fighting. As I lean out from behind a large rock, I spot a man wrestling a stag and winning. Okay, let's take a look at him. He also is, and I think all of them are going to be pretty skilled. I wonder if these characters are spawned just for this event chain? I would assume so, because it'd probably be pretty hard to find so many good characters for this. So I'm guessing that's the case. Maybe not, though. I guess you could look if they have, yeah, because they don't have any relations or any family or really anything to them, so I'm assuming most of them are. Now, that mayor clearly wasn't, though, because he was a mayor. So maybe not, I don't know. So, yeah, obviously we got to fight this guy. And the man wipes some blood off his face before steadying himself to face you. The stag dead on the ground, the man braces for my attack. I call out for the wolf warriors, my Ravager swooshing, nay singing through the air. With the trees as our audience and only witness to my deed, I have soon seen to sever his head from his body. Another victorious match. And so what happens here is that with each battle, you get more and more injured. So you got to have a very decent personal combat skill to be able to, to win all these battles and take the injuries. Which, I mean, we are so injured right now. I mean, I think even our old-ass character here, which is all about, honor and fighting, I mean, you'd have to get to a point that you would be so beat up that you'd eventually say, I think I'm gonna have to step back on this one. You'd assume, right? I mean, he's got a swollen ankle, swollen wrist, and he's wounded. But yeah, I don't know. But we should be pushing that forward a lot. You'd assume. The loss of a legend. Oh, somebody else died. See, these are all people who are not making it. And remember, these are all the heroes as well. So everybody who's got the hero rank, and we can actually take a look at all those. Oh, wrong one. And see who's still able to do this. So of course we still have her, and she's a heroine, and I believe she's the last one standing. So do we do this until until only one's left? I would assume that's the case. I don't know. And she has personal combat at 23. I'm shocked that she's not dead yet, actually. Maybe she's not doing the events? I don't know. But this guy didn't make it. He is dead now. How unfortunate. I guess we'll see. Rumors of my adventures have been spreading here in the Byzantine Empire, and I received a personal invite from Basilius Leon VI to appear at his court. To the brute Canute, if you insist on causing trouble like this, you will fight someone I choose. The pompous messenger reads. This might be our last battle. And let's just take a look at him. He's very high combat skill again. Brawny, strong, and he's a duelist. They're all duelists, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure that these are... I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. They could just have this many good characters here. But yeah, he's decent. He's not as good as us, even as we're beat up and injured. And this might be the last one. So obviously we are, of course, going to go ahead and do it, because this would end the legendary journey. He'd become a Craven as well. So yeah, of course we're going to do it, because this should be the last one. A brute gets to fight a brute, Basilius Leon VI proclaims, gesturing to the stage where that's a bear. I say, clearly less alarmed than expected. I fought bears before. Oh, so we're gonna fight a bear. I continue picking up my Ravager. The creature roars. While the ensuing fight takes time, the monster soon lies at my feet. Oh, well, that's cool as shit, man. Rupert the Jolly. So that must have been... Huh, yeah, I thought that was the messenger. But yeah, I guess that's not who we were fighting. Okay. Well, no. Yeah, because these are the stats. He has a hunting dog, apparently. Alright, so I think we just thought Rupert was a human. Okay, so it was a little bit of trickery there. Yeah, because this was all the same stats that he had, all the same traits and stuff. So yeah, it was a little bit of trickery there. We just didn't know he was a bear. Well, that was cool. I like that. I like it a lot. Another victorious match. It's going to give us prestige, and we're going to, again, get wounded, and now we have a black eye. But Rupert is dead. Alright. So, our kill count now, just to take a look here, is sitting at 80. Quite a bit. It'd be awesome if we could get like 100 dead, but man, we are 59 and we are all beat up right now. I've partaken in a local tournament, and I have been knocking out Greek fighters with ease. Grinning, I searched the crowd for the face of, and I can't say her name. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to, but y'all know who she is. Who has been cheering me on. I find her looking a bit pale. Turning to face my final foe, I hear someone shouting introduction. Simeon the Giant. Oh lord. Yep, he's a giant. So he does have significant health problems though because of it, but his personal combat skill is much higher, but it's still only 56, so he's really not that bad. He's not that bad. He's much easier than everybody else we fought so far. But yeah, I'm thinking that all these characters are spawned for this event, or most of them anyway. So of course we're going to duel them. We're sitting at 116, we still are insanely good, even with all these injuries. The crowd is cheering loudly as the giant looms over me. All the men I have fought so far fell in comparison. You die now, the beast of a man roars, swinging a massive club. When it fails to hit me and bites the ground, the earth shakes. As he moves to lift it again, I strike. The crowd falls silent. Another victorious match. We didn't get injured this time, and I guess I imagine if he had hit us once, it probably would have smashed us. So we win the duel. It's probably also because we don't have any more injuries we can take. We got like all of them. So we have a... Well, I mean, we don't have all of them. Obviously, we'd have like a leg or arm cut off or something like that. We have slain the giant. And I thought the bear was going to be the last one, but nope. We keep fighting. And I think this is it, guys. I think we just got it. The blood of a legend. Upon your return to our capital, warriors and commoners alike swoon when they see you. One woman actually faints as you ride by with your entourage. The whole fortress has been dressed in celebratory banners, and your son Floki greets you with a smile. The bards will sing of your accomplishments for generations to come. They say you took down an army of 100 men and wild stags. We received news that some of you were taken captive, and the man's words trail off and he composes himself. My lord, welcome home. From deeper in the fortress, the wolf warriors are singing a song of battle. It's melody inviting you to do celebration. So I can see why everybody wanted me to do it with this character, with the insanely high personal combat skill that we had, because it was necessary. We went into this like with 140 combat skill, and now we're at 118 because of all the injuries. And it would be even lower if it wasn't for the fact that every victory is getting us a higher personal combat skill. I mean, look at what we're getting from the duel experience, plus 36. So we now become known as the founder of a bloodline. We gain 500 prestige, and we get the trait Renowned Hero. That gives us a bonus to morale of armies, prestige, general opinion, and sex appeal. Because of course that's sexy. So let's take a look at our bloodline. Practice range, because it didn't show us what the bloodline is. And who died? Practice range was... Okay, our seer died. He died of complications related to gout. Alright, so I know that we just finished constructing something in our capital, so let's go ahead and get something else constructing. We just get all that prestige from that event chain. So let's go after... let's go after the practice range, get more archers. And just continue building that capital up so that's nice and powerful. And... or has lots of men, I should say. And we have to assign a seer, which I know I could have done it from that one, but I want to do it from this one. And we have her, and she really likes us. Is it the sex appeal? Yeah, it's all the sex appeal, man. We're getting like 30 from that, from how sexy we are. So I guess she's a great fit. She likes us. So that should put her in a, yeah, now we have 2 loyalists here. And overall, very high opinion with most people except the Spy Master, probably a character you might want to have a high opinion with. I'm just going to take a look here and see if we have any powerful vassals that maybe we might want to appoint to something. I mean, obviously we're going to keep Floki in his position. Let me just take a look at his stats here, actually. See if there's anything he'd be better at. Frankly, he would be better at intrigue. We might want to make him the Spy Master if we find somebody better. I'm just going to look in here. I mean, we're going to keep him as our marshal. He's very good. But I'm looking at some of the other stats here, and they're just not great, guys. Not great at all. So, I might want to find somebody a little bit better. Like this chief here, he actually... Well, I mean, he likes this quite a bit. Yeah, this is Folky. Is Folky, like, really good? Oh, he's actually would be a decent marshal. Just take a look at him. He's 28, so yeah, he's not going to be dying anytime soon. I'm just looking to replace this Spy Master, essentially, because 1, he's not good. And 2, oh, I made him a high almoner. I guess I was trying to get him... I think I was trying to increase his opinion of us. But yeah, 2, in addition to him not being very good, he doesn't like us very much. So, yeah, we could always give it to somebody, obviously not that guy. So what we could do is make our son this position. Yeah, and then give somebody else this position here. Again, we're not going to make our rival there the position. You know what? None of these guys are great. All right. I thought there's, a way we could make everybody a little bit happy, but there's not really any way to do that right now. All right. We'll just keep things as is. Oh, yes. I wanted to check out our new bloodline. Of course. So now we have 2 bloodlines. We have the blood of Ragnar, and we have canine blood. And we're the founder of that. And increases personal combat skill by plus 15. Gives you hunter opinion plus 5, so anybody who's a hunter will like us. And characters tend to keep hunting dogs. A highly respected duelist within his society, this generous man was rumored to often have been charging in battle surrounded by warhounds. Well, that wasn't true at all. We never had a warhound. It's kind of a weird one to get, right? And it can't possibly be the best one that you get from it. I know there's a lot of different possibilities, and I think it's random. I might be wrong, though. I believe the person who was explaining to me how it worked is that the bloodline is random, and I would assume that there are ones that are much, much better than this one. But it is what it is, guys. I'm not entirely sure why we got... I wish it wasn't random. Like, it had, like, at least some effect on who your character was, who the founder is, because, yeah, we didn't charge into war with warhounds. We never even owned a warhound. I mean, we had the game master. Oh, no, that's not Hunter. That's the one where we played the game. Yeah, we're not even a Hunter, really. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. I would prefer to get a different one, I suppose. But it does increase personal combat skill, which will affect our son, which is great, because he sucks. Puts him at 34, and he's still pretty garbage, even with that. That's just how bad he is. I mean, he's craven. He's stressed out as well. But we could always try and get him in again. Recruit him to the Warrior Lodge again. We can try. Let's try. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it. We got insane renown. And we're like the only heroine left. Or hero, I should say. Other than this hero in here. Which I guess she didn't participate or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. She didn't kill anybody. She must have like cowered it out or something. You know what? Let me just take a look. Now she would have like a coward trait or something. Yeah, I don't know. Inspired by legends. Okay. So my son rolls his eyes at my attempted encouragement. I'll carve my own path, Father. Please let me. When I do not respond, he continues. Heroine. So this is she's a boar. I think it's like Sybil Slava. I attempted, guys. That's the best I could do. So he's clearly not ready for this commitment. Well, he failed twice. He's just not willing to do it again, and we weren't exactly pleasant about it either. So I guess it's understandable why he wouldn't want to do it again. Alright, guys, so we still got time in the episode. We finished the legend, which is awesome. And we have an arm wrestling challenge. So let's take a look who we want to fight. We'd always pick the strongest one we can find, of course. That's how we always do it, man. So yeah, this is our friend too. So yeah, let's wrestle our friend. So we sit in front of each other, preparing ourselves for the game. Crowd around us, okay. And then a sound of some sort, whatever that's supposed to be. With a loud thud, I slam his fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers. Okay, so we won. My opponent glares at me and mumbles something about accepting defeat as he rubs his hand. Alright, don't be too hard on yourself, is what we'd of course say. Yeah, I mean, he's our friend. And we're now known as the Bull. Well, that's cool. I like that a lot better than the Unchaste. And it's more fitting, too. And it's that's an awesome nickname. Alright, yeah, I like that. I mean, we were probably earning, yeah, we're earning 10.43 prestige per month. That's ridiculous. So tonight, just as I was about to leave the main hall, I was approached by Bodil, one of my fellow warriors. She's been watching for a while and finds me a very strong and attractive fighter. Okay, who is she? She's the husband of this commander. An heir. Oh. Isn't that... Yeah. I was just talking about how, oh, when we finally kill this man, we'll no longer have any issues with this Jarl here. Because, you know, he's dead and his son fairly, you know, likes us for the most part. He doesn't really have... Now, he's not getting a lot of the opinion problems, you know, once he becomes a vassal, so he probably won't like us. But he won't hate us the way that, you know, his father does. We don't have that same relationship. So there's a chance to kind of rebuild the relationship here. But we're going to go fuck his wife. I think that kind of... And, I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to do this. But would our character do anything else? Of course he wouldn't. He would do it. So I mean, I know he's not like a like a very lustful person, but he did have the name Unchaste for like a long time. So of course, oh, we're gonna fall in love with her. Okay, so that'll make us lovers. Maybe we won't find out. Oh yeah, and then our wife. Is she still trying to kill that one, the last like lover we had or whatever it was, that concubine we had? We're down to 11 in our prison, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. She's still trying to kill our daughter, though. Our daughter-in-law. But again, she's outside. We tried to arrest her. It didn't work. She refuses to end the plot. Instead of drilling the commanders, Marshal Ivar has been fighting them. There's truly lack of discipline in the ranks. Oh. So they're going to become, our marshal's going to become rivals with Baird. Okay, we like Baird too. It comes to our attention that your daughter Osla remains outside of our fold. May we humbly urge you to talk to her about becoming a member of the Wolf Warriors like her father. Well, let's take a look at her daughter. And, oops. And see how she is personal combat skill-wise. 18. She's brave. She's also frail, though. I mean, it didn't really raise our daughter to be that way. I mean, we could always ask. Sure, I mean, if she fails, she fails. I suppose he would be willing to do that. Man, we are so busted up. Oh, we heal up some. Oh yes, I wanted to do a war. So let's go and get that started. We're gonna go to war with over that one, over that province right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this war started, guys. So let's go ahead and conquer this one. Yeah, it's that one right there. So that's what we're gonna go after. And I don't think there's anything else other than, yeah, we'll just have to do the conquest. All right, so let's go ahead and declare war. Get this war started and see how many troops he had, because I just don't care. He only has 1,000 plus his vassals, of course. So let's go ahead and raise our 12,000 troops up. And some of them rose up right to fight that guy. All right, let's go ahead and send these guys over here now. Let's get all these guys going over there. Come on over here, men. And then he'll come over here. There's a lot of troops here. Quite a few troops. Yeah, he has some decent-sized armies, but we'll be getting them wiped out pretty soon here. The Battle of Skane. Things are going well when I suddenly hear an embarrassed huff from nearby. Spinning my sword ready, I see the enemy commander, Zelabrat, awkwardly attempting to climb a rickety old fence. I think he's trying to escape the battle, my lord. The soldier next to me muses. There you are. I have been itching for a fight. Is this guy a coward? He's paranoid, but he's not really a coward. But yeah, apparently he's running. Is that the guy? No, that's not the guy. All right, I was wondering if that was the guy we're fighting. The main guy. It's not. We can mock him in battle, or we can attempt to fight him. And yeah, that's what we would do, of course. And he's dead, just like that. Somebody else slain him, though. I was chasing him, and somebody showed up his side. Okay, so he ended up slaying him. Our courtier here, who is a commander. Okay. Oh my, how chivalrous. All right, so finish that battle. Excuse me. Captured one of his chiefs. And we'll sacrifice him. And we'll sacrifice him as well. We'll sacrifice them all, man. Just trying to add to that battle count. Or that kill count, excuse me. We're at 83 right now. So let's go ahead and get these guys merged. Sophia's leading them. And then I think we'll kind of split this up a little bit. We don't need this many troops here. In this army. We need to make that army a little bit stronger, I feel. So let's go ahead and take out those ones right there. And then merge these ones. This will be the main kind of battle army, while this will be the one doing the sieges. So let's go ahead and chase down some troops. And then we'll come down here and siege that. Well, we have to defeat them, don't we? Victory! Alright, awesome. So let's go and attack these guys here now. Those 5 dudes. Can't let them live. And then we'll pick our commanders and stuff, since we haven't done that yet. This one's already set up. We just need to give her some additional commanders, her daughter. And also, I'll probably switch these around as well. Like so. Yeah. Alright, and then let's give her a commander for her right flank. And I guess we'll do him. And really, he should probably be the leader here, but he has slightly better. But I think that's the next best one. Alright, so we'll go and attack those 1,000 men right there. And I suppose we will. She can get the victory. And I guess we're just gonna be sieging. There's not really anybody else to fight. Hopefully there's none of the army over here. Alright, so we have achieved victory here. Nothing else to take, so let's go and just move along to the next one. In fact, we probably should split this army up even further. Because yeah, there's just there's nobody to fight. So let's just go and split that in half. And send those guys over there. And I don't know that we actually have any commanders. Yeah, we don't. It's fine. There's not any battles, man. We're pretty much done with this. So let's go ahead and take that. I still have like 800 here, the 300 here, but I'm not worried about it. We should have victory soon, hopefully. Although we're sitting at 8% right now. Where's his capital? Right there. All right, so we need to go ahead and move along to there. We're going to do that now, in fact, with our main character. All right, we've already achieved victory here. He has not been building this up at all. All right, so we'll go there. And see another person in our dungeon. It is. All right, so do we want to? She's a Christian. You can ransom her. Who is she? Oh yes, I've already done some. I was ransoming off people to the queen here. But she only had, obviously, she had a lot of people in prison, so you can only do one at a time. Who died? Oh, Barrett's dead. How'd he died? I should have looked at that. Alright, that's a shame. So now we need to put somebody else onto the council, and this one can be just about anybody. It doesn't really matter. So what I think we might do is just pick one of these powerful vassals here. Not that guy, I don't really like him. I suppose we'll pick him, because he's not really good at anything. Yeah, we'll do him. And that should help appease him. And again, we're not going to call our vassals, then we didn't need them. And of course she accepted it. Can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeons. Oh no! She died because she was a weakling, so she never got to do the marriage. Got a poor physique. So I can't stop thinking all those prisoners. Yeah, so let's go ahead and oil up the rack, of course. Because we're going to torture this lady, apparently. Oh, did we cut off her arm? That's what it looked like. She might have already had her arm cut off. I don't know. So we're at 11% for these sieges. Okay, so yeah, of course we failed that mission since she died. And, okay, got it. And we pulled some people out. Got another victory, sitting at 27%. And is there anything else left here? No. So let's go and head on over there. Get that done. And we're not really getting much points right now, unfortunately, in this battle. But once we get the capital, I'm hoping that'll be enough. Let's go and attack this guy, even though, frankly, I don't think there's any leaders here. It's fine. I'm not even worried about it. It's 900-something dudes. We're at 30% now. And should be able to get this battle done. That should boost it up some. And make sacrifices. Okay. So, I guess we'll just use this army to chase this guy down. I'm just waiting for these sieges to get knocked out. I'm a little surprised that we're not higher on this. You know, we've been doing sieges and battles, and still just not very high. Let's try and catch up to this guy. We should be able to do battle there. And the bishop, a preacher in the service of King Lago, spreading gospel of foreign religion. He has little regard for our old faith, declaring it sinful, and he has explained in detail the horrors we shall suffer in the afterlife unless we mend our ways. There are horrors to suffer in this life as well, my friend, or tell us more of God. So we'll allow him to stay, or we can imprison him, which is exactly what we do. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. Throw the preacher into the dungeon. And he's a wicked priest. Interesting. And we'd probably, like, execute him. Oh, that's against the tyranny. That'll get us tyranny. It's against the will of the council. Okay. Can we torture him then? Yeah, we can torture him. Or mutilate him. We lose some piety from doing that. But yeah, let's mutilate him. Send him back. What do we do? Take his eyeball? So no one crosses you. Okay. So he becomes, yeah, the one-eyed. He took his eyeball. Shouldn't have came to these lands, priest. Alright, so that battle's almost done. We're up to 47%. I think this here should tick it up once we get the victory here. Although it doesn't look like he's at, okay, that's not his. I thought that was his land. Maybe not. Let's just take a look here. Oh, okay, he's got all these lands over here. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, this is not his. I've been that whole time, I was thinking that was his capital. That is not his capital. It's probably that one right there. Yeah. Well, that's kind of far away, isn't it? God damn it. Well, we're only at 47%. We have no choice but to go. And he might be involved in another war, which is one reason why this is just... And there's not even anything to siege here, is there? No. And we could also go in ships. It might be a little bit easier going in ships here. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything to really siege down. Oh, there's that province, unless there's somebody already there. Let's go and head over there. Let's just take these guys, bring them to the capital. We'll do that battle as well. Or maybe. We gotta catch him. And he's just trying to get away to the best of his abilities because he doesn't want to die. It's too late. Got it. Alright, and sacrifice. So we're at 60%, just trying to get to that 100% to get this battle done with. Or this war done with, excuse me. My liege, I wish to intercede on behalf of one of your prisoners. Oh. Our son is pleading for us to let go of his brother. So we can set him free. Say absolutely not. How about you join him and then throw his ass in prison? Diplomatically explain why you cannot. Are we diplomatic? Yeah, I guess we're decent. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And he'll be impressed. This is why I can't let him go, because I fucking hate him. So we'll go ahead and siege that down. And I was wondering why that one siege wasn't happening. Just sitting there trying to siege something down. Ooh, somebody has arrived to pillage us. He's right there. Alright, well now he's gonna die. Shouldn't have came here, man. Shouldn't have came here. It's the wrong place. By any other name. So, my lord, Ellen emerges from a gathering of courtiers and makes her way over to me. Would you do me the honor of bestowing a nickname upon me, my lord? So she's a concubine of me. Okay, she's our concubine. I didn't even realize that. She's attractive, theologian, and gregarious, deceitful, and charitable. So we can say, yes, you deserve a good name, and she'll be known as the Festive. And she'll like us for giving her a flattering nickname. We can call her the Dove. We already had a concubine named the Dove. That'd get confusing. We can call her the Mule. We can give her an unflattering nickname, and she's attractive. I don't see why we would do that. Sure, good name. She's now known as the Festive. And where's that guy? Alright, well he's coming over there. I don't know if I'll let them raid there. I don't care. Just don't raid my lands, man. They're just waiting for the siege to get done. And frankly, there's nowhere else to siege. We have to wait till he loses that war with the other country. We're at 75%. And I think the Jarl might have just finished up his war. He did win it as well. So now he just keeps on adding lands for us, which is awesome in a way. But of course, he's extremely powerful. I'm very impressed with the AI character here. I think he's done a great job for the most part. But we can't duel him because I think he's still... Yeah, he's still at war. Or maybe this is my war. Yeah, this is my war. So if we finish this up, then we'll be able to duel him finally. Good God. That'd be nice to get that done. And we can actually create a tile. The duchy here of Holstein. Alright, I mean, if we created that, it would just end up going to our son here, probably. But yeah, I almost want to do that. Let me just take a look here. We can't create it yet because we don't have any money. Because we're fucking broke. Good God. Our army's costing us a lot of money right now. We don't really need the whole army out. So what I think we might do is go ahead and get rid of some of it. There's just no reason to have it all out when we're not using it. And it's just costing us money. And in fact, this is actually the end of the episode. I was hoping to finish this war up, but yeah, it's just not going to happen. We're at 75%. Taking this will likely get us a little bit higher. I mean, obviously it'd get us a little bit higher, but not high enough is what I mean. It's not going to be enough, and there's nowhere else to siege until he's done with his war. Which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, we have to wait until he loses that war. We might be in a situation where neither one of us could win. I don't know how that works. But yeah, this is... I don't know, guys. I guess let's finish this. Let's let it go and then see what happens here. And then we're going to disband her force because it's the furthest away. And hopefully that'll help with the money situation a little bit. Good God, yeah, we got some money issues, guys. Just trying to get this done and see what happens. Oh, we're at 100% now. All right, awesome. So let's go and offer peace. Force her demands. And we usurped it. And that has ended the war, and let's just look. Can I finally duel this man? Can we finally duel? We can finally duel. Well, we got to do that, don't we? We have to do it before we end the episode, guys. It's going to be a longer episode. Which is good, because, yeah, as I said, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do an episode for Sunday or not. So, yeah, it's a good thing. So let's get this guy back home. Let's go and disband these guys here. All right. And so now we're just waiting for this army to get back. We'll disband them. Well, let's do the duel now before we can't do it again. All right, so let's go and duel them. finally, we get to duel our rival, this man who's causes, well, he didn't really cause us problems. He caused us some problems when he had the council voting against us for a while, which was irritating. And he chose to accept our challenge. He sucks at dueling, by the way. His personal combat skill is garbage. Yeah, he's just not good at all. Just not his style. But we don't care. We want to kill this man. So he's already managed to actually hurt me when he lets out an angry grunt. Before I know it, I'm begging for mercy, but he is beyond reasoning. Oh shit! He killed us! He killed us, guys! Wow, alright. We went to kill our rival, and we had like an insanely high combat skill. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it now because it's at 0. But we were at like 140. He had 0 combat skill, and yet he defeated us. Probably wasn't wise going to battle when we had all those injuries, but we did, because that's who we were. That's the type of man we were. 61 years old. He lived to forge the bloodline, the canine blood, and yeah, he was an amazing character. Had a lot of fun playing as him, and of course, our son here is not going to inherit much. We do inherit if he dies, though. So, and he's already in our prison. So it would make a lot of sense to kill him and get all that stuff back. Though, if we did that, I imagine, yeah, we're going to get quite a bit of tyranny here. And we'll be a kinslayer. So, something to consider. But remember, our son did plead for his life. Seems odd that he would kill him. But anyway, let me see what this says. So well known to be charitable, he freely gave money to his friends and family. Godly man. Canute was not a godly man. He is with Frey now. King Floki, having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Long live King Floki. And again, he's kind of average for the most part. But yeah, we did get all his stuff in our treasury, so we can go ahead and throw all those on. Though it looks like they've already equipped most of the better stuff. Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, we've already equipped. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we got the better stuff. Looks like it automatically did it for us. Awesome. Okay, so personal combat skill is now 37. A little bit higher than it was. And now we are a completely different character, guys. So we're frail, ambitious, craven, gregarious, lustful, and we have wrath. We're angry. So we have the seduction focus already, which I guess is fitting because he's lustful. We could always change it, though, if we wanted to. Something else. It's got to be something kind of fitting, which would not be war because our character's just not into that. But there are other things he could be into, though. Just based on his traits here. He is lustful, so of course seduction does work. But there's other options, too. He has kids already, which we haven't really looked at them before. I might go ahead and rename all these, actually. Yeah, I think we might end up renaming these children because, I mean, I guess Gundren is okay. I don't know. We'll take a look at it, guys. Figure out if we want to rename our children or not. He has a rival, which is of course the man who killed our father. So yeah. Oh, cuckolded. What? Oh, interesting. This is gonna be fun, man. So it's gonna be a very different style playing with this character. He has 1 kill. But yeah, this is gonna be very, very different. So what I want to do is I'm gonna take a look at our vassals right now. Just kind of see how they feel about us in general. Of course, our brother probably not happy about being in prison right now. And yeah, these guys hated our father. Just looking through here. Okay, so very interesting situation overall. Who did we marry? I don't think we picked it. We might not have picked this marriage. I don't really recall. But yeah, that was a fantastic way to end the episode, guys, as we change characters. And he was an amazing man, our father. And again, I had a lot of fun playing as him. He killed an insane amount of people. 86 people was his final number there. And we're gonna have a very different experience, I feel, playing as the son. And we got to figure out what we're going to do about our brother, who is now incredibly powerful, guys. He owns so much. He owns more than our character does. Our character doesn't really have much, honestly. I mean, of course, he's the king. We have the Jarldom of here, the capital. And we're the chief there, chief of pretty much just our own realm here for the most part, with the exception of... Okay, I thought we didn't have one of those. We have all 3 of them. Like I say, we own all 3 of these, and then we have this 4th one here. So basically, just this little realm here is ours now. And then, of course, we have our brother who owns a lot of land. He's very powerful. So, yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to do with him. He is in our prison. And let me see if there's anybody else in our prison that... I guess we look in the entry. Well, let's just look at our vassals here and see how they all feel about us. For the most part, they all hate us. I think we're going to have a lot of problems. Our poor son here. So, yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to do with him. And then we also still, of course, have that other guy locked in a prison as well, which I don't see any reason why we'd let that guy go. They've only been nothing but problems to us. So, yeah, pretty interesting situation, guys. We'll be able to do the Great Blot now as well. We'll be able to hold a Great Blot, which would help increase our prestige, which is pretty garbage at the moment. This is going to be fun. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. We do have a lot of open council positions now. We need to get these characters appointed here. We need to pick a successor, of course, which, again, I was looking at our children, and I didn't really finish doing that. We had our daughter, and then we have our bastard son who's got a stutter. He's a child of a concubine. Well, it's interesting that he's a bastard despite being a child of a concubine. So we could legitimize him if we wanted to. Or we could just try and have a legitimate child, a legitimate son, I should say, because we have daughters. A legitimate son. And either way, these 2 brothers are kind of slated to fight each other. I feel like, yes, he pleaded for him to get out, but like they're both each other's heirs. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's one way to look at it, that we have a history, our family, of taking out our brothers. So this ended up being a very long, extra long episode, guys. And it's going to take a long time to edit. I'm just going to go ahead and go out there and say now, guys, that we're, just so I don't leave it on a maybe. What I'm going to say is that we are, and look at our best friend. Hold up, I'm getting distracted here, but our best friend's got a cool-ass mask on, first of all. He's possessed and an impaler. Wow, this guy's cool as shit, but he is now leading, and he's our friend, which is one of the most interesting aspects here. He's our friend, and he is now leading the... Oh, that's the Fellowship of... Oh, shit. Are we in this, though? Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, the hood. All right, I was trying to figure out why the hell this guy was leading our society. I completely forgot our guy can't even get into the damn Wolf Warriors. So we decided to join the Fellowship of Hell. All right, well, that's it. And we already have a ranking in it as well. Okay, guys, so even more reason to be excited about this series, what's happening now. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's another reason I'm looking forward to playing as this character. All right, so I'm excited to play, but so I'm not leaving it off with a maybe. What am I going to say because of how long this episode was? Way longer than I planned. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that we're not going to have an episode on Sunday or Monday for that matter. So we'll be back on Tuesday, guys, with this series. And we'll just do it that way because I'm going to have to try and I don't even know when I'm going to edit this. It was actually a long episode, and I thought it was a really fun episode, so I'm glad that we did do it this way. I'm glad that we did the duel and our character died. I thought that was the greatest way to end the episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know I did. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, which again, probably won't be for a while. Tuesday is when I'm looking at. I think we'll have it on. Yeah, we should have it on Tuesday, guys. I'll make sure we don't have a big old long 4 days again with no videos. So yeah, next video will be on Tuesday. Hope to see you on that one. And thanks for watching, guys.